I feel that because of being Mi'kmaq, I'm naturally an ambassador for us through the tourism sector, and we certainly have where we're sitting in here, the Trade and Convention Center, which attracts a lot of events and brings a lot of people from different parts of the world here. And part of that we have the Heritage Center, and which has our crafts and our artifacts there. But we also have programs like basket making, drum making, and beadwork and quill work. We also have what we call the medicine walk, you know, which draws a lot of people here to the walk, and it's fascinating where people are taught like about our medicines during that, and where they're able to touch and feel them and get a Mi'kmaq perspective on the plants that we have. All plants that's grown, even the weeds, have medicinal values in them. It's just been passed down for centuries, and that's how we learn about our medicines. But it's an important part of attracting tourists here, and it's been a good turnout of people that come here. They've heard about it, and like a lot of people from the cruise lines come here, and they've asked to be part of the tour before they even get on the line. So you know, our tourism, to me, is like it's just scratching the surface. There's so much more to do with the relationships we have and the partnerships that we have throughout the world, and we most certainly will develop plans to help accomplish that expansion. Yes, of course. You know, like I mean, the design itself, like you can see the peaks. You know, and it's after like teepees and wigwams. You know, and yeah, just in the Heritage Center, it's like phase one of a number of phases to that building. You know, so there's going to be more as we grow. You know, so. And design for sure had our culture in mind, you know. And if you look at it, you could we try to get a lot of our own. For example, like if you were to look at it like in a certain way, it'd be like a basket, like, you know. It's like the shingles represent the strips, you know. But you know, we certainly, because of cost, we have to work with what we have, you know. And this is, but the interior of the Heritage Center is, you know, right away it's a repository for Indigenous culture here, and so it's all about that, like who we are, particularly here in Membertou, like you know, where we come from and what our history is. And if a person were able to go in there and spend a few hours, you would learn about, like, you know, about our people before you even talk to anyone, you know. But there's interpretive stations there which have actual people's voices there describing, like, our history. Well, it's part of our planning, you know, and it's a part of our thought process is that we try to have products available that attracts the tourists, like, you know, and so we like to feel that we're a natural tourist destination, that Membertou is a destination for people to go to because of the attractions that we have and the facilities that we have that has most all of them have an Indigenous facet to it. So we feel that we contribute to the tourism, you know, drive to come here. I think that we help contribute to that, and that people want to come to Membertou as part of their trip. You know, that's our slogan. We welcome the world. You know, and we want people to hear about that and learn about that, and that's not only about experience that actually come here. And most always we have very good feedback on their experience. So it's not by chance. Like we've just a group of people, a team of people that work together in Membertou to make sure that Membertou, when people come here and when they leave, that they have a good feeling about their experience here in Membertou and that they want to come back. I guess if I think about that, I think there was, I guess, what they call practical considerations. First, I guess we built on fee simple land. It was not reserve land. Mm-hmm. So we were subject to the rules of the municipality and taxable and, you know, things that we had difficulty at first and where the location was, but in the long run, though, we felt that that was the best place. And so if we had to be outside of reserve boundaries, that's what we had to do. But in the meantime, we've been able to make it reserve land, which makes it under our control now. So those type of considerations, like, and I guess the size of it too. As I said earlier, like this is like the first phase of 2-3 phases that we were going to be doing with that building. So there are plans to extend that and expand the building, you know, to accommodate more of our artifacts and our other cultural contents that we have. Well, we felt that that we needed to make that connection. You know, believe it or not, like it's again, when we built the hotel, that was on fee simple land. That was off reserve. So, you know, and the trade center is on reserve. So somewhere in the middle, you know, there was some artificial border that's there. The pedway helped connect that, but it not only making that connection, it made it much easier for the people that stay at the hotel to go back and forth to the train to eat or see the shows that we have here. You know, just made it more convenient. It also helped sell our area, particularly the arena, where we attract a lot of tournaments because of the hotel and its ease of getting to places where you want to get to, while you're here. It's like one stop, shop here, like, that we try to become a destination. And people think the same way now because of their experiences. We've hosted a number of national tournaments and very successful. Some of them, like, for the first time, they made money. That's an amazing accomplishment for us for them to be able to do that. Like, and it's because of how we organize things. We want to make sure whatever is possible to make sure that it's successful, and that people feel, like I say again all the time, that people feel good about being here and they would like to come back. Yeah. My proudest moment, when I really think about it, there's a lot for sure that I could put a legacy on, but I would say that it's helping Junior Marshall prepare for his case, the fisheries case, and winning, and I guess that would be the proudest ever. Yeah, do your research and be prepared, and find out like what's coming ahead. Like, and I give an example of that, like the cruise lines. Like, we found out the hard way that you pretty well have to get into the system where they decide where to go and what tours they're going to take at least 2 years ahead of the trip. So for the few years we didn't have anybody coming because we weren't prepared. So prepare, like, find out like what you have to do to bring those tourists in, and find a product that would help, bring the tourists, but not only bring the tourists back, but that they were pleased in what they experienced. Like, make sure that they have a pleasant experience, and where our intent is to that they would like to come back. Of course, that's the way that people, interact with each other that don't know each other, and they're from different backgrounds, different cultures, different countries. Always, is a very important part of that, and it helps to create a better understanding of peoples. I think Membertou is very active in reconciliation by the partnerships that it has in business and other areas. We purposely develop good relationships with all levels of government, potential business partners, the hospitals, the university, and the municipality itself. Like, we want to make sure that we have good and respectful relationships with each other, and that helps us move and rise with the tide together. Yes, for sure. Like, because of what we do itself, that people will just want to come over and see Membertou. What is it all about, and how did it do it? And as they say, seeing is believing. And when people come here and see what has been going on, very, very impressive. And very, very proud of that. And we certainly want to keep going. And the products and the what we have to offer for the tourists is here. We have the Heritage Center, we have the Trade Center here, we have a number of facilities where people can stay, and enjoy here in Membertou and the surrounding area. Call us. Call us, and when you do, talk to us, be honest with us, and you will get the same back. And if we're interested in what the non-Indigenous person has to offer, we most certainly will work with them. Yes, first of all, accepting the need to change. When it happens, it's just like we did. We realized that we needed to change the way we do things, so we changed our structures, our administrative structures, our policies to meet what we need to do to be a credible organization.
Igo igande ha igo gwandu dana he. Hey, igo igande he.